flashes are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Berry. Turning it on. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Golden Flashes have taken it inside the 20. He's got it on the run. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just...
Intercepted for the 11th time this season. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. He'll do it himself, finding open areas. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, what a big-time play for this defense. Backed up, they come after the quarterback, and they get a hit, and it's a physical one. Get the football out, and man, do they set their offense up with great field position inside the 10-yard line.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Northern Illinois, 7.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Rogers. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Dances away. Gonna try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Makes the catch. It's Garcia. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Makes the grab. It's Harris. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the Golden Flashes line it up with a 1st and goal.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So
touchdown, Golden Flashes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Rushes on him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. One final play before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Garcia. There he goes. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Oh, what a caught! They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think one of the biggest reasons why looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
He's got his man. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Gonna look downfield again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
This offense has converted twice on third down on this drive. A third time would put him in the end zone. Wide out trying to get it in. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of... This offense has been a machine on third down. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've already put this game in a hammerlock, and now they'll go for the submission hold on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Kent State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. And I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, are they going to power it in? Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Caught in the backfield, it's Rogers. Scoops it up, still a live ball. Oh, he's got some space.
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job in ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it and keep possession.
Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the ball's out, and they're after it. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Here we go. To the air on first down. Release to the back. The sure hands, it's Garcia. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
And now he's in the 400 club, 400. That's a pretty good day at the office when you're putting up over 400 yards. This defense hadn't had a lot of answers.
The Golden Flashes will have it first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Golden Flashes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The short hands, it's Harris. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Caught close to the marker, it's Harris. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
It's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Garcia. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down. Beck's going for the goal line. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to...
He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution.
After a compelling season of action, it all comes down to this. 2 survivors to battle for the MAC Championship Trophy. Welcome, folks, to Ford Field, the home of the Lions here in Detroit, Michigan. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Ball State Cardinals, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the Kent State Golden Flashes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Trophy. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Ball State's offense will get the first swing today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
Takes off in a bootleg. Makes the grab. It's Ashley. Football comes out. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, you can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce, that ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Kelly. Bringing pressure. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes up with the football.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw here. It's reeled in. It's Harris. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And that pass falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Golden flashes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, he dropped the ball again. Now he gets it back, but that's the 2nd time we've seen the ball on the ground from this running back. Ball security is paramount. I mean, it's a deal breaker if you do not buy into it as a running back. His coach is not going to be happy that he's put the ball on the ground twice.
Caught in the backfield. It's Robinson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Pressure is coming. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. Golden Flash's offense retakes the field now. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive, and the defense come up with answers this time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Barry. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Play action fake, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
The Golden Flash is getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Brown.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
The Golden Flashes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Kent State. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Ball State 0.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Kelly. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. It's a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. The receiver makes the catch. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. And it's Kent State in the lead right now, Kirk. As we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Harris. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do it.
And is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. To throw, it's Kelly. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The ball is loose. And the ball rolls out of bounds. They'll keep possession, but it's short of a first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Back to pass. It's Kelly. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense has got it.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Muscles past the defender. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
The Golden Flashes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He can't stop him. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. He's running out of time here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Penn State 21, Ball State 0.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. So here we go, first play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Kelly. That's reeled in, it's Hamilton. Scooped up in the defense.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
Quick throw to his receiver. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball on as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Kent State.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
28. Ball State, 0.
And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, golden flashes.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes this a 35-zip game.
35. Ball State, 0.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to pass. It's Kelly. Pass rush closing in. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Kent State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. On the move now. And he slings it deep back to the left side. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught near the sticks. It's Garcia. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With a conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? We can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
Ball State's offense back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Looking to throw. It's Kelly. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Got the first down and still motoring. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. When they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
They bring him down after a short gain there. The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Kent State's offense back out there now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fights off a defender. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
That's caught. It's Berry. Powering through the defender. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The sure hands. It's Harris. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
The Golden Flashes will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a...
And they will score. Touchdown, Golden Flashes.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Kansas State 49, Ball State 0.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.